Hey, welcome to real-time watercolor painting today, where we got a better picture reference for the scene that we're painting there. We just did a warm-up of this on time lapse, coming out okay. I mean, you can sort of see that there's going to be flowers there, right? So that's a win right there. I was wondering about just do something really fast on this, where we're doodling around trying to get this glass looking glassy. So I thought maybe that'd be a good for warm up number two. And I'm really late for work, so anyway, let me just get a dark here. Let's see it dark. Let's put some blue in it. It's not really enough blue. Take some of that blue. Okay, looks good. Let's just try to hit this. How about like right here? Well, I think right here would be a good place. How about right there? And then down here, I don't know if that's, I think we're going to take out a little bit of that right there, but in a minute. First, let's try to get up here. Good. Now, a very fine line right here would be good. And down here, I could just make this a little bit darker right there. Looks good. And just a speck right here, I think. All right, now let's do warm gray. Just mix some red into our gray. We'll just have some red sitting there. We grab a little of that red, put some blue in there. I want a stronger red. We just put this fresh paint right there. That is some kind of Elysian crimson. And it looks good, and get some more of that. Okay. Does that look red or warm gray? Because we want is warm gray. Okay, let's grab a little of this. I saw some tutorials for oil painting where they say they spent like 2 hours preparing the palette, mixing colors and all of that. So anyway, I don't feel bad about having a considerable time trying to get a decent warm gray. I guess that's decent. Let's see, I want to put it right here, right there. And now I want to smear just like the top of it right here. That looks great, I think. Okay, then we want some blue right there in the, I don't know if I'd call that an armpit of the glass, but you know, it's like a thing. Well, thank you very much for a thumbs up. 7 people here are attempting to depict clear glass, and we are trying to put strategic reflections in. And this, we're trying to do this area right here. We're using blue, and that looks pretty good. And there's a lot more blue in there, but I really wanted to take out something right here. So I don't know if that's going to work out, but I had a sense that if we take out like a highlight right there, it'd be good. And certainly don't look bad. And let's see about just another blue. I'll try right here. Oh. Just looking for some other glasses since some new people came by. There's a glass we did a couple months ago. I would think that there'd be a lot of glasses here since that's all we did for a long time, but I don't see them. It's amazing. Oh well. There was a sketch of glass. That certainly was a popular time. And oh, look, a sketch of fabric. How about that? Okay, well, I don't know what happened to the watercolors of glasses, but oh, I guess that's one. Okay. Anyway, so that is just an idea of after we do some painstaking painting, what might happen and how it might look like glass. Okay, what we really want to do right now, though, is not this. It is the landscape from the other day. So let's switch gears, and this apple thing was coming out great. The apple model is still here. The apple's great. In fact, it's too good. I'm scared to mess it up. That's why we're not working on the apple anymore. This is coming along nicely, but I had thought if we do the this horizon line that it'll look really great. So I want to get first off some kind of yellow ochre, or actually this is a kind of an exaggerated gold color. Let's try that. I mean, what we really want is yellow ochre, but and I don't know if we said there is a hint of it right there. I don't know if we really want it, and we are not doing the telephone pole BTW. Let's just see about if we can just let's just see if this could be the horizon. That looks okay, and there is like a road there. I wonder if I should put, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put it right here. All right, so then we're gonna say that's the crest of the water, or whatever this brown thing is right there. And now I want to put like a kind of a dark, which, you know, probably would have been good to put the dark at the end, but since I have no idea what we're doing here, we are going to put it now. And how about, let's just go right here. And having the thick line, thin line, I think is really going to help us, you know, as opposed to having just one big fat line or something going across. I'll try that right here. And it looks like the riverbank, kind of, sort of. And then come back here, super thin. Nice, okay. I don't know about that jagged edge right there, but we're going to leave it for now. And then here, we'll just try a little bit here. And I don't know. That's too too much for that edge of the painting. So that's better, kind of. See, I like it just to kind of fade out on this side. So we got the high impact contrast centered. We don't really want it out here. So I'll try to go make this subtle here, out here. And it looks all right. I couldn't say what's really supposed to be happening. But I think we're really going places here. And let's see what's up here. Thanks for 2 thumbs up. Super appreciate it. Another good thing to do, I think, to help us. I mean, I don't know what the heck's happening with that water. I think we're going to be doing the water some other time when we're not in a big hurry. Let's see about just getting some more. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just get some more, like, you know, something happening in this tree, which is supposed to be that, which we have rendered to a graphic simplicity, but you know, that looks good. And we should probably get something up here just to, that looks okay. I don't know, it's a watercolor. It certainly looks like a watercolor, doesn't it? And over here, let's see if we can do these little things that are sticking up like that. So how about that? Let's try to go here. We don't want people to think that's a bird. And another one up here. I don't know. I hope that it kind of fades away because right there it doesn't look that great. Hopefully, you know, after we, when we come back to it, we're gonna see, oh, we barely noticed that. I don't know. I don't really like it. Let me see if I can put some blossom up and make it just more subtle, more of a quiet, a quiet, what do you call it? Quiet appearance. I don't know. Okay, that's a little bit more quiet. I hate it really. Okay, well it might be okay. Hopefully when we come back and look at it, it's gonna be like, oh, you barely noticed that, right? No idea. Let's find out. I could even go lighter because it's really starting to bother me now. Okay, and this, I mean, it's very interesting how what the heck that is. It looks like a little garden path or something. But you know, meanwhile, we should do something about that water. Let's put a layer of something on the water. Let's see what we got here. Try to get a innocuous blue with that looks pretty good. I'm gonna see. And should we have this? You know, the other picture had a ton of reflections, but I don't know. I'm just gonna come here and let's see if we can. I don't know. Boldly add some paint here. And I don't know. I'll try to get some green just for the foreground and just kind of say hi for the foreground because sometimes the green will, you know, help to help create depth. That does not really look that good, so let's see about just take out some of this. Looks good there. Try and take out again, which might not really come out because this paint's been on there a week now. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And is this fresh from today? I don't know. Not really. Well, I guess it's, you know, it's fine. Let's see about just very light. Oh, that looks good. This is starting to lean into the water look, I think. And, you know, I like the dry brush stroke look. This, I don't know why it's going. Let me see what paper. Oh, it's the Arches paper. I think of a Stonehenge paper, the way that wire is behaving on there. But that's looking okay. I don't really like that, but it certainly is just as good as what was there before. All right, not too bad. Let's try to get this thing, this little white area, covered with some. So it looks weird and wonderful, I guess, the water now. All right, we're headed in the right direction. Thanks everybody for coming by. It sure was a blast to do real-time watercolor painting. And we have achieved this, and we also did a little bit on the clear glass with 2 grapefruit. And we also, I don't know if we did that, but we did that in the warm-up of the leaves. And, you know, I hope this is going to be a masterful work and not another frivolous, I don't know what. Thanks very much, everyone who came by.